and gentlemen, the pleb is back in tonight's report. The left are having an absolute meltdown over Pierre Poilievre's words, where he said that he's happy that Trump's shooter is dead, and the comments, well, they're pretty hilarious. As well, tonight, Justin Trudeau goes to the Rogers Centre to meet an arena of his fans, and guess what? It was completely empty. As well, tonight, I have more updates for you guys on everything that happened with Trump over the weekend. You won't want to miss tonight's story. Stick around. Before we start tonight's report, are you absolutely fed up of the bias of the liberal media? If the answer is yes, smash the subscribe button because I'm going to show you the news the mainstream media won't. Welcome to your Monday report. Let's get right into the news. Now, the whole world saw what happened with Trump over the weekend. I mean, it was shocking to many. It still shocks me right now. I'll never forget this day for the rest of my life, just like September 11th. I'll always remember where I was when that news broke. Now, on that historic night, Pierre Poilievre put out a statement before Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. And the statement was extremely strong, extremely firm, and exactly what the doctor ordered. Now, Pierre Poilievre came out with this message, which went absolutely viral, saying that he condemns in the strongest of terms the attempted murder of former President Trump today. But the next line made the left absolutely melt down here. I am also happy that the suspected shooter is dead. Now, anytime Pierre Poilievre decides to get based like this, well, the homoeroticism in my tweets just skyrockets. Now, apparently, Pierre Poilievre is just as happy as I am that the shooter is dead, and well, for that, we gotta break out another Chad Poilievre meme. You're welcome, Internet. Now, thanks to my buddies over at Canada Proud, they grabbed some of the screenshots of some of the funniest meltdowns from the left. And now we're going to go read them and mock the living hell out of it. Our first soy take of the night comes from David Mosgroff. Let's get the sad music going here. I am also happy that the suspected shooter is dead. Is an insane thing to say. Well, that tweet probably has negative testosterone in it. Ridiculous. Our next tweet comes from Jay Hunter saying Pierre Poilievre is happy the Trump shooter is dead? Yes, so am I. Personally, I would have loved for him to be arrested, interrogated, found out motive, collaborators, then sentenced to life in prison. Does Pierre want to bring the death penalty back to Canada? What does this have to do with the death penalty? Unhinged. Our next one comes from Sarbit Kaur. There may be a lot of people who are not that fussed that the man got killed, but to say I am glad he's dead in a public plan thought out statement is just bizarre. Not the anti-violence message appropriate. This guy's not all there. Very immature or pandering to them. That feels like a personal attack towards me, but I'll take it. Our next one comes from Ali Gaber here. Imagine the smug satisfaction of the political staffers whose life work will include drafting the most unhinged take, I'm happy the shooter is dead, to be immediately followed by democracy must prevail. What a world. Wow, these people are really sad that they killed the assassin. This is pretty unhinged. And our last one of the night from Vote for Women's Rights. What a ghoul. Seriously? Happy someone is dead is not a response a proper leader should have. Hashtag Pierre Poilievre is unelectable. Hashtag women against Pierre Poilievre. They're mad, folks. They're definitely mad. The left are absolutely unhinged. They're mad that someone who tried to kill innocent people lost his life. I mean, this is a new level of unhinged. But I want to show you guys this here. This man, Corey Compatore, lost his life at this rally. He lost his life protecting his wife and kids, shielding them. This man was a firefighter, a local hero, a conservative, and he lost his life because he went to a Trump rally, and he lost his life being a hero protecting his family. But the left, well, they're mad. They're mad that the guy who killed this innocent man was killed himself. Make it make sense. But thankfully, there still are some sane leftists out there, like Evan Crimshaw, who tweeted this out, left-wing journalist, saying, "I must confess that wanting a would-be presidential assassin dead makes me think more fondly of Pierre Poilievre, not less." But one good thing came out of this weekend was the left's reaction to what happened, absolutely exposing just how insane these people truly are. Like Vicky Campbell, for example, who thinks Trump slapped a packet of ketchup on the side of his head when he heard pop pop, and this was all staged for sympathy. Or how about this smooth brain take from Dean Blundell, who says he's giving 100-to-1 odds that what happened this weekend was staged. Now, I'd like to remind both Vicky Campbell and Dean Blundell, you guys remember when Alex Jones claimed that Sandy Hook was a hoax and then got sued for $1 billion? Well, you might want to be careful making these kind of assumptions, because what happened this weekend with Trump was not staged. And the takes from the Trudeau supporters are getting more insane, especially after what happened this weekend. We'll use Mario here for an example, who says, "You support Poilievre and Trump, the two biggest fascists since Hitler." This is the exact language that led to Trump getting shot, for the record. Too bad the guy missed, though. Wow. Real Canadian values, Mario. And as the left gets more and more unhinged, I'm honestly becoming worried for Pierre Poilievre's safety, because now the left appear to be saying the quiet part out loud. After hearing the news of Trump getting shot this weekend, this leftist account, Trudeau supporter, Super Left, came out and tweeted this after seeing Trump get shot, saying, "Yeah, karma is a B word. Waiting for Pierre Poilievre to get his." Really? So now we're threatening politicians now. I'm not gonna lie, folks. After seeing what happened to Trump this weekend, I'm genuinely worried for Pierre Poilievre's safety, and I started tweeting out all over the weekend saying, hey, if Justin Trudeau gets a 20-car motorcade and unlimited RCMP, I think Pierre Poilievre should get the same level of protection. And I asked my followers if they agree with that a couple hours ago, and apparently most of them do, because 85% of my followers believe that Pierre should get the same protection as Trudeau. Now, with political tensions at all-time highs, I think it's a good time to tone things down a little bit. Stop calling every conservative you see Hitler and fascist. This kind of language radicalizes people, and the left, I think, had a realization of this because Joe Biden addressed the nation this weekend, and these were his words.
I want to speak to you tonight about the need for us to lower the temperature in our politics. And to remember, while we may disagree, we are not enemies. We're neighbors. We're friends, co-workers, citizens, and most importantly, we're fellow Americans.
I mean, he's right, but like this, look at the crap Biden's been spewing for the last couple of years here.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic. Trump and the extreme MAGA Republicans quote a clear and present danger to our democracy.
A clear and present danger to our democracy. Now, after Joe Biden said this, Danielle Smith got the message loud and clear and offered her own version of let's tone things down.
I think everybody's very concerned. When you see an attempted assassination and that kind of political violence, it's unacceptable. And I'm glad that we're beginning to see that they've recognized that things have gone too far. The way in which conservative politicians have been characterized is outrageous. And that is, I think, led to the culture that we've seen in the U.S. And I certainly hope that some of the progressive politicians here are careful of their language, because they've been talking about conservative politicians in the same way, and they need to dial it down. Like what? Have you not looked at the headlines about how Pierre Poilievre is described as dangerous? How the leader of the opposition in Alberta has described me as dangerous? When you start using that kind of rhetoric, that ends up creating an elevated risk for all of us. And I think we have to be very mindful that we can have a disagreement in politics, but we have to stick to the issues.
I agree with Danielle Smith. The language is getting out of hand. It's getting ridiculous. I mean, I'm on X every day. Liberals are calling me a Nazi because I support Pierre Poilievre. I'm not a Nazi. I want a smaller government and less taxes. How does that make me a Nazi? Another home run by Danielle Smith. In our next story of the night, I want to talk a little bit about the absolute failure of protecting Trump this weekend, because new footage has emerged here of basically the crowd knowing that there was a shooter on the roof, trying to warn security, and they didn't even listen.
Services comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest.
See, look, the guy in the orange shirt here, he's warning the sniper.
Amount of illegal immigration.
Him too.
Ever
look, him too. He's sticking his hand out like, hey, look, 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 look.
in recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country.
Look at
Probably
this.
20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look what happened.
Look at that.
Services.
They called it 30 seconds before the shots went out. How did this even happen? Or how about this footage where people were pointing it out as well?
I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be at some beautiful places.
Look, they're all pointing.
The Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look. There he is right there. Right there, you see him? He's laying down. You see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
And Scott, I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a Senate.
What's happening?
And to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better than ever before. We're going to make it.
Yeah, look.
And it's
There he
not
is.
easy, because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals.
What an absolute failure from the Secret Service Department, but this should come as absolutely no surprise, as the Secret Service apparently has gone woke and are all in on DEI.
To expand hiring, they're aiming to have 30% women recruits by 2030, and even allowed YouTube influencer Michelle Carre to train with agents.
But I'm very conscious as I sit in this chair now of making sure that we need to attract diverse candidates and ensure that we are developing and giving opportunities to everybody in our workforce, and particularly women.
To protect the president of the United States? Are these people crazy? Just look at some of this footage from the DEI Secret Service in a moment of high pressure. Look at her. She can't even put her gun away. Look at this. She's having trouble putting her gun in her holster. That is embarrassing. This is who's protecting the president? I mean, are you serious? Why are people that are like, the president is 6'4"? Why are, no offense to women for the record, okay? But why are like women who are like 5'3" protecting a 6'4" president? It just makes no sense. Look, we saw how disastrous DEI has been for Boeing with the amount of lives lost, but now we're seeing it in the Secret Service, somewhere where DEI should not be whatsoever. And Cat Canada agrees with me here, saying, I remain of the opinion that women do not belong in these type of positions. Biological differences are real. Speed and agility matters. Amen, sister. People need to realize how close we were to losing President Trump. I mean, look at this graphic here from a doctor Just like a couple of millimeters was all the difference here. It almost actually happened. Imagine the world right now had something happen to President Trump. What we witnessed in Pennsylvania was nothing short of a miracle. God was definitely watching over the former president. Now, after this tragic and embarrassing moment for America, many ex-military are stepping up and offering their protection to Trump for free. This is how much it has affected the American people. And even patriotic biker gangs are on their way to Milwaukee to protect the president because of what happened last weekend. We got to mute the audio here because of the copyright, but look how many bikers there are on their way to Milwaukee. That is hundreds and hundreds of patriotic Americans who want to protect their president. What a beautiful sight. Now, after seeing what happened to Trump this weekend, it appears that it has lit a fire in the American people, just like September 11th. Look at some of these scenes in California. This is California, folks. Wow.
Absolutely epic.
I mean, something definitely changed in America after what happened this weekend. I mean, even people who were afraid to wear their MAGA hats now are putting out tweets saying, no more feeling nervous to wear this in public. If he could take a bullet for me, I could show support for him. Absolutely powerful. And it only took 24 hours for the Trump tattoos to start dropping after he got shot. Oh, that is just epic. I'm destined to be, and niggas trying to take my life away. We all knew this one was coming. And one of the best parts about this whole weekend is watching the black community step up and show their absolute support for Trump, including this comedian 2 nights ago at the Hollywood Improv.
Y'all seen the president, well, the nigga that's running, Trump. He got shot, dog. They shot him. This nigga done been shot. This nigga done went to jail. He done scammed people. And this nigga my uncle? Who the fuck? Who the hell? He's black. He's officially black now, bro. This is beautiful. They shot him. He was like, yeah, I'm having a fight. He was fine. He was doing like this and walked out with an American flag on him. Like this. He put one of these like, I'm a real nigga. Fuck, nigga, I'm out of here. That's hard, bro. I wasn't even finna vote. I'm voting now, dog. He got it. He won. I wasn't even finna vote. I had no skin in the game. I like, that nigga got shot, he won. Fuck the bullshit. He had real ops, nigga. What the fuck? Joe Biden's biggest op is the stairs. That's it. He had real ops. Somebody really tried to, listen, that's how you know he a real nigga, bro. Joe Biden has been trying to kill himself his whole presidency. So nobody had to kill this nigga. Nobody had to try to kill it. Trump been just ready to go this whole time. And like, we gotta fucking off his ass. And missed. And just skip this ear and miss. That's crazy, bro. Hey, Mexican nigga, you fuck with Trump? Yeah? Hell yeah, that was good. Huh? You say amen? He not God, nigga, what the fuck? That was crazy.
The black community supporting Trump has gone massively viral. I mean, just go scroll around on TikTok and you'll see stuff like this. Yeah, they ain't playing around. The brothers love Trump.
F
Biden. Beautiful. Or how about this TikTok?
And then my man got up and threw Black Power up like this here. My man did this here. My man threw up Black Power like this. I know it was Black Power. It wasn't just no. My man threw up Black Power with blood leaking down it. Hey Trump, I'm gonna go and let you know now. You just won the election, my guy. You just listen to me. These folks just seen the Patriots. Then you got up like you grew up in the hood. You got up and took that hit like a man. Them folks done grazed your ear. Them folks done hit you like this here. You done went down. Then you got up and hit them like this here. You just won the election. Sleepy Joe is over. You gonna go take your nap for however long you want to take it. It's done.
Or how about this brother saying that Trump is now welcome to the barbecue after getting shot? He's welcome to the cookout.
Yeah, Trump invited to the barbecue. He a felon now. He got shot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Trump with us, man. All Trump got to do now is drop a diss record against Biden and it's up.
I have never seen the black community so patriotic before. It's just absolutely beautiful to see. Brothers, welcome to the conservative movement. In our next story of the night, people who celebrated what happened to Trump this weekend are absolutely getting exposed on social media, and it's beyond glorious. A professor from Canada's University of Guelph is getting exposed by libs of TikTok for celebrating Trump's death. Let's go read some of the comments. This professor writes, "When 4 inches really matters." Classy from academia, but not surprising. This is Shohana Jacobs from the University of Guelph. And as you can see here, she found out the news that the firefighter passed away, protecting his family. And this was her reaction, a laugh emoji at the Trump supporter who died at the rally. And of course, this absolute hypocrite, POS for the record, celebrating people's death, is the same people that are offended that Pierre Poilievre's happy that the shooter is no longer alive. Can you see the absolute hypocrisy with this leftist brain rot? And after seeing this expose, Show Jacobs blocks libs of TikTok, but libs of TikTok reminds her that the internet is forever. Now do you understand why these kids come out of university completely crazy and completely woke and insane? It's teachers like this. But it wasn't only Show Jacobs. There was other Canadian teachers which got exposed, including Dr. Karen Pinder. This absolute lunatic is teaching medicine at University of British Columbia Medical School. Tweeted this out, "Damn, so close, too bad." And someone with wearing a mask in their profile pics and 4 jab emojis or 5 says, "Damn it, so close. And now he'll milk being a victim for more votes. I really wish the person had better aim." And the doctor's response from the University of British Columbia, "What a glorious day this could have been." This is the state of academia in Canada. These people are cheering on violence. These people are absolutely woke and insane. They're screwing up our next generation of kids. All of our universities need a massive, massive overhaul. But it also comes from the blue collars of America, like Tony Bendel here from Pennsylvania, who on Facebook wrote this, "Too bad it didn't hit him square," and then started laughing that someone reported his post. Well, he wasn't laughing much longer after that. Well, the Patriots got to him too, because apparently this firefighter, by the way, the guy who died at the Trump rally was a firefighter, and this guy's laughing about what would happen. Well, apparently he got fired, and read his statement, his resignation. It's the most pathetic thing you'll ever read. "To everyone, please accept this as my resignation from the firehouse. I can't do this. This is beyond anything that should ever be happening. I have been threatened. My family's been threatened. My friends have been threatened. I have never felt so unsafe in my life." Tell that to the victims. This is so far past anything that should ever be condoned. It's one thing to ruin my life. I accept that. But to put everyone else in danger around me? To shut down everyone's daily life? This is not okay. If you condone what's currently occurring, you should take a long look in the mirror as well. These liberals take zero responsibility ever. I made a mistake with that simple statement. I own that. But to threaten those around me with harm that had no part in this, I can't do this. I'm sorry to everyone who's currently affected by this. I'm ashamed that I brought this to you. I've already lost several people extremely close to me. I expect to lose more. Don't you see a pattern here with the left? They never take responsibility for their own action. They don't apologize properly. They're always playing the victim. It's absolutely sickening. Or how about this lady here, Laura Kipp, who wrote on Facebook, "Too bad they weren't a better shooter." Wow. Well, what I'm about to show you next is going to make you happy, because a United States veteran went and confronted this lady, and the tweet went absolutely viral with over 100,000 likes, where a veteran tells this Karen here from Facebook exactly how he feels.
Are you Darcy Waldron? Yeah? Okay, from Cayuga? And you think that the shooter should have been a better shot? Is that what you posted on Facebook?
I am at work.
You think that the shooter should have been a shooter, huh?
I am at work.
Yeah, I think that's pretty messed up. Pretty anti-American, if you ask me.
Wow.
As a veteran, I'm disgusted. What have you provided to this country? Huh? I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. You are ridiculous. And I'm making you famous. Are you Darcy Waldron?
Wow. And did he ever make her famous? Now, I don't know if she got fired or not. We'll have to see, but it's good to see that Americans are not taking this crap. They're fighting back. They're pushing back against these absolute lunatics, and they're all getting exposed, including Jack Black, who last night at a concert says, "Don't miss Trump next time." Watch this.
Don't miss Trump next time.
That laugh wasn't very loud, which gives me a little bit of hope. It wasn't an absolute eruption of clapping. At least that's good. But yes, listen, this is what Tenacious D thinks of this.
Make-A-Wish Canada. Don't miss Trump next time.
These people make me absolutely sick. I'm happy these people are getting exposed. This is anti-American, anti-Canadian, anti-humanity. These people need to be called out. This is not what we stand for. Canadian values, American values. It's all so disgusting. But I'm happy to see the internet respond this way. In our last story of the night, the king of cringe himself, Justin Trudeau, went to Toronto this weekend and visited a famous Punjab artist, I believe, and went to meet him when the stadium was empty, because we all know Trudeau can't go anywhere with actual crowds because he would get booed. Trudeau, you know, the empty stadium's a nice metaphor here. I like it. This is the type of crowds that he deserves. He's so cringe. Oh. Are they really chanting for Trudeau? Trudeau. Oh, they all want citizenship? Is that what's going on? Oh my God. What an absolutely cringe piece of content right here. This man never disappoints. So that's my report for today. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you guys think of the DEI Secret Service? What do you guys think of the brothers standing up for Trump? What do you guys think of the left's reaction to Pierre Poilievre's statement on Trump? I want to hear it in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed today's show, smash the like button, drop a comment, tell your friends about the Pleb Reporter on YouTube, or you can buy a $5 Canadian membership to this channel. My name is the Pleb. Double P, hit us with the outro.
Hey, guys. Hey, keep up the great work.
Thank you, guys. You hear that?
Keep up the great work.
Keep up the great work.
Let's bring it home.
Let's bring it home.
The Pleb.
The Pleb.
See you guys tomorrow. Peace.